Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, grade 4. Today we will start with some lessons from grade 3. The meaning and reading of fractions. First, we start with the meaning of fractions. Fraction is the number that can be used to describe a part of whole. If we have one cake, okay, and I divide it into 8 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I take from this, I take 3. And I want to describe this divide, okay? So first, here we have how many bases? 8 bases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 bases. And I take from this cake, I take 3 bases or 3 parts. So I take 3 parts, or I color from this square. I have here, I have square, and I distribute it or divide it into 4 parts, but I want to color just one part. To describe this, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. So write 4. How many bases we divide this square into? Here we have 4. How many parts? Just I colored it 1 part. I colored 1 part. So to read this fraction, we read it as here we have 3 in top and 8 in bottom. First, we must know the top, or 3, we called it numerator. The top number. Here we have the numerator, the bottom number, and all this is called fractions. Called the fraction. We read this fraction like 3/8. 3/8. Okay, this called, as you know, this called quarter. Another example. And I colored 2. This is how many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we have 5. So I write 5 in the numerator, or the bottom number, and in numerator I will write 2 because I colored 2. So to read this fraction is 2/5. 2/5. Okay, another one. I colored, sorry, I colored one, okay, one part of three equal parts, one part from of three equal parts. So here in the numerator we write 3. How many bases we have? Here we have 3 bases or 3 parts. How many parts we color? One color, one part. So it's reading as third. So if we have rectangle, this is equal 1. This is one basis, or this is one base or one part. If I divide this rectangle into 2 parts, so here we have half and half. I divide these pieces into 2 equal parts, and here we have another rectangle, but I divide it into 3 equal parts. So here we have third, this part is third and third and third, but I divide it into 4 equal parts. So quarter, 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 and so on. So whole one equal what? Equal 2 halves. This means 2 over 2. Here we have 1, 2, so 2 parts. And if we want to describe a whole one like this, so we add this part to this part. So here we get 2 halves, and the whole one equal also 3 thirds, equal 4 quarters, and so on, equal 5 fifths, equal 6 sixths. Okay? So this is the meaning of fraction and how to read it. Now let's take equal fractions. Equal if we have half, okay, I divide this circle into 2 parts. Equal what? This fraction equal what? Equal 4 over 8. How to get this? 8 means that we have how many bases? 8 bases or 8 parts. 4 mean we just colored. Okay, but here if we look to this midline, we just colored the half part, the half of circle. So to get equal fraction to half, we just multiply. Here we multiply by 4 up and down. So 1 times 4 equal 4, and 2 times 4 equal 8. Another equal fraction to half is when we multiplying half by 2 up and down, we multiplying numerator and denominator by the same number. So 1 times 2 equal 2, and 2 times 2 equal 4. So we can multiply half up and down by the same number, and they get equal fraction to it. So half, if we multiplying it by 3, so we will get 3 over what? 3 times 2 equal 6. But if we have 4 over 6 or 4 sixths equal how many? We can divide. Fraction we can divide or multiply. But as we multiplying numerator and denominator by the same number, we also here divide by the same number. 4 and 6, we found it in table 2. So if we divide 4 by 2 and 6 divided by 2, 4 divided 2 equal 2, and 6 divided 2 equal 3. So 4 over 6 equal 2 over 3, or 2/3. To explain it more, if we have table or rectangle and we divide it into 6 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I colored here 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also 2/3. I have the same rectangle by the same sides, with the same sides, but I divide it into 3 equal parts, 3 rectangle equal parts, and I colored here. We colored 2 parts. Okay, we will get the same part is colored, or colored part like this. If we colored this, so it's like to reduce or simplify a fraction to its simplest form, we divide each of the numerator and the denominator by the greatest possible common number. Like this. Here we have 4 over 6, but to simplify it, to put it in the simplest form, so we can't divide 2 or 3 by number, okay, by any number except 0 and 1. So this is the simplest form. We can divide 2 divided 2, okay, but can divide 3 divide 2? We can't. You can't. So this is the simplest form. Another example, here we have 4 over 12, and I want to simplify it. 4 and 12 in the same table 4. 4, I can divide 4 by 4, and 12 divided 4. 4 divided 4 equal 1, and 12 divided 4 equal 3. Here we have third. I can also divide it by 2. Divided 2, but I want to put it in the simplest form. Here 1 over 3 is the simplest form. Okay, 4 divided 2 equal what? Equal 2, and 12 divided 2 equal 6. Can I divide this numerator and denominator by any number? Yes, I can divide it. 2 divided 2 up and down. 2 divided 2 equal 1 and 6 divided 2 equal 3. Here we have the same result. 1 and 3 found in the same table. Yes, it's found in table 1, but I can't divide by 1 or 0. Must divide by 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. So we can't divide 1 and 3 by any number. So it's the simplest form. Now I want to compare and ordering fractions. For example, if I have 2 pizza and I divided this pizza and the second one into equal parts, 4 equal parts. I take 1 from here, but here I take 3. What is the largest one? What is the largest one? Here we have 3 quarter and here we have quarter. What is the, sorry, we have 3 and here we have 1, okay? Here I take from here 3, but here I just take 1. So what is the greatest? The greatest is 3 quarter. 3 quarter is the greatest. Another example. If we have rectangle and I divided it into 6 equal parts, and this also rectangle, the same rectangle, and I divided also into 6 equal parts. But here I just colored one, two, three, four, 5. I colored 5. Sorry, here we divided it into 9 equal parts. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the denominator equal 9 here and 9 here. But here we have, in numerator here we have 5 because I colored 5. But here, for example, here we have Ahmad and here we have Omar. And here Ahmad colored colored 5 parts. Okay? But Omar just colored 3 parts. So, what is the greatest one? 3 or 5? Yes, 5 is the greatest one. Ahmad colored more rectangle than Omar. So when we have same denominator but different numerator, we look at the greatest numerator. The greatest numerator, the greatest fractions. So if we have 3 sixths and 4 sixths, what is the greater? 4 over 6 or 4 sixths. Here we have 6 over 7 or 6 sevenths and 5 sevenths. What is the greatest? 6 sevenths. Now I want to ordering or arrange the fractions, ascending or descending. Ascending, for example, if we have 2 over 5, 3 over 5, 4 over 5, 1 over 5. And I want to arrange it in ascending order. Ascending, that means from smallest to the greatest. We just look at the numerator because here we have the same denominator, so we look at the numerator. The smallest numerator, the smallest fraction, so the smallest one is 1 over 5 or fifths. The second one, 2 over 5 or 2 fifths. Here we have ascending order. Second, 3 fifths. 4 fifths is the greatest one, the greatest fraction. If I want to arrange it in descending order, the greatest numerator, the greatest fraction, here we have 4 over 5. The next one, what? 4 over 5, so 3 over 5. Next one, 2 over 5. The last one is 1 over 5 or fifths, 2 fifths, 3 fifths, 4 fifths. Now I wanted to learn how to adding and subtracting the fractions. For example, if I have 3 over 10 plus 4 over 10, I wanted to get the result. Here we have same denominator, we must, in subtracting and adding, we must have same denominator to make addition or to make adding. So put the denominator. Here we have 10, so put 10 in denominator. Now numerator plus numerator. First numerator is 3 plus second numerator 4. Equal what? 3 plus 4 equal what? Equal 7 over 10. 7 tenths. 7 tenths. Another example, here we have 5 over 14 plus what? Plus 7 over 14 plus what? Plus 3 over 14. Equal what? Here we have same denominator, so equal, what's the denominator? 14 plus what? Plus the numerators. Here we have 5 plus 7 plus 3. 3 plus 7 equal 10. 10 plus 5 equal 15. 15 over 14. Another one, but here we subtract. 5 over 7 minus 2 over 7. Here we have same denominator. Okay, let's put it in denominator of the result. 5 minus 2, 5 minus 2 equal what? Equal 3 sevenths. If we have 7 over 9 minus 5 over 9, we have same denominator but 9 in denominator, and the 7 minus 5 equal 2 9ths. And that's all about fractions. Thank you.